Hola. Greetings. He's back already, is he? Unfortunately, yes. Fortunately, yes. Lofty beats. Time lapse of something getting built. This case, big old ship. An ugly, ugly face. How's all doing? He's doing good. He's doing fantastic. Hope you are. Because I had nothing but sleep. Big old sleep. And as a result, my sleep is fucked up, but I'm full of energy. Well, I was hours ago when I was awake. I feel fine now. I thought I'd go into the wee hours, into the early morning, with your boy. Standard stuff, we'll watch stuff, have a good time. I got tea and coffee, no booze until the 1st. But until then, I got you beautiful people, a whole bunch of content. Be streaming for an hour or two at most. Nothing crazy. Probably drop in on Naked and Laughing. I got they're still building it up on the barge. Listen, this is somewhere in Germany. Appenberg. The absolute scale of ships like this. You sometimes see them in the harbour in Dublin, and they're right on the edge just to have as much space as possible. They're like little floating towns. Thousands of people can be on them at any given time. Messy, smelly, overpriced. And I love them. Much like airports. And like airports, you get to them to go places. That looks like a store shelf. Oh, I see. They're packing the rest of it onto the frame so they can construct it. I repeat the process by the looks. So we'll watch this. See if anybody really shows up. I'll be doing well. Anyone in the chat right now? Lurkers are love. But if you are lurking, please consider to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely help the channel grow. And if you want to help out financially, we have the stream goal. Anything given, greatly appreciated. Not required. But if you want to join the watch party, which unfortunately I got to push back till Wednesday, I'll do it after the stream, then by all means, go and subscribe over on Twitch, where I do my gaming. You'll then be able to choose what we're going to watch in March. Right now we're going through Firefly, but with my sleep pattern being what it is, kind of fucked that up. This Sunday, Egghead will be joining us for Bearded Ramblings. Egghead. Tune in for that. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Twitch, of course, and join the Discord. I like how it's put together almost like Legos. Is that her? Is she ready now? Well, if you've got any suggestions for us to watch, don't forget to throw them into, yep, there's the big reveal. Don't forget to throw the suggestions into the, not the Discord, in the Discord, in the channel suggestions. And she sinks within 5 minutes. It's like watching a building float. It's just insane. It's so big. One more. That's just the same video, isn't it? Or was this in Japan when it was launched? It was Germany or something, but guess not. I ain't got much news to say. After the show, I went to sleep, talked to a few people on my phone, watched a video or two, went back to sleep, woke up, repeat the process, had breakfast. Yeah. Roommate came back. He brought me a few things. One of which are these. Can't really say. Jesus Christ, these suck. They're literal beer goggles. I look like I've got bug eyes. We're got a bunch of eye makeup on. So we see them next drinking stream, which might be the first. So next Friday. Not this Friday. Next Friday. No guarantee on it, but if we're lucky, Insolence will be joining me, and we will get nice and drunk together. What you guys in tow? I might go in and check Naked and Laughing after this. I'll go through some stuff that we have saved up. At least this is a different ship. They're building it differently. They're kind of like constructing it fully then and there. My dad helped build the QE2 back in the day. He was one of thousands of people. A lot of the woodwork. Why isn't there more sparks going on, more welding? Seems that everything just kind of slots into place. I don't think the other one looks more impressive, just how it was built. This is still pretty cool. I wouldn't be against going on a cruise again, but not by myself. Unless I was going to like a singles cruise where everyone just ends up fucking. Then maybe. I'd be down for that, maybe. Probably cost a fortune. Used to be a lot more popular, the booze cruises around Ireland. See, those ones, those lips look nicer. The eyes look good. They look very, it looks very Greek. Oh, they're showing the inside for once. Oh. Don't worry, anyone here for drama? We'll be moving on after this. Nice chillax way of getting started. And I like watching stuff get built. Like anything well made, you know? So, neat. Oh, I found my all-important SpongeBob PJs. They were in my bedding. Snuck inside there. I was worried. I'll wear them tomorrow. They both look cool, but the other one looked bigger. But there's way more fireworks. One of the years I should go to Dublin with you guys and show you the tall ships when they set off on their world tour. Come to Dublin every year. They stopped during COVID. There's a big like festival next to it. It's quite lovely. Yeah. We get to make them laughing. Huh. Well, that's not it. Damn. Oddly enough, of all places, it's the booze cruise out in the Shannon. The boat out in the middle of Carrick. Didn't think that boat would be able to hold that many. Cruise with finger food. Minimum 30 passengers. 30 to 50 people. 40 per person. That's not terrible. Now that ship isn't big enough to hold 50 people and the crew. There's the actual boat. See that? It's like a ferry. Goes around up and down the Shannon. I went on it once. Alright. Alright. The mellowness is dead. You have killed the mellow. Let's now move on to what matters most to most people. That's right, Queen Cobra. I think she's cooking something right now. Well, now our video seems to be down. No, there we are.
Was live streaming with Cyrax. And then I eventually subscribed. I don't know if I was subscribed to him at the time, but I eventually did subscribe to him. As far as I know, late 2022. I would say October. And I actually tried to message him
This could be Lamb.
2022. I thought the person on Instagram that I messaged was him, and it was not.
Steak and fries.
I did try to get a hold of him in 2022 because I wanted to tell him how cute and stuff I thought he was, and obviously it was not his account, and yeah. So whatever. Someone eventually gave me his number, and I know they didn't have to give me his number. I probably could have literally found, not even probably.
Oh, we're talking about Cobes' here we go.
Besides the point. Someone gave me his number, and then I messaged him. But honestly, I wish I could have secretly messaged him on Instagram. But I don't care. Like, the whole world knows, and that's not the So whether I could have got a hold of the correct him on Instagram or not, trolls are gonna be trolls at the end of the day. So yeah, he scares me too. I'm 5'4". Hi, low energy. What's up?
Yeah.
It was Jason Voorhees Saunders. Oh my god, stop. No, I don't know what Kiwi tapes. I'm not even a fan of Kiwi Farms. No, I was only on there for not even a whole year. I have not been on Kiwi Farms in a long time. Probably
Nah, let me think. What should I ask her?
2022, to be honest. I don't know. Time flies, but I mean, probably
Think you will see Cobes for the years.
And I'm not a fan of Kiwi Farms at all. Absolutely not. I am not. I would love to make a wand with him. I would like to make a wand. Josh. And thank you, Jess. We are adorable together. Hi, Frank. Stripes in your hair like Jeffrey.
Spells malfunction.
I always joke and say I could have been a basketball player. should have a GoPro attached to my head 24/7. Because I do make some of the craziest shots. One,
Of
I'm
course you
not
do.
tall. Two, I'm not a lesbian. I'm sorry, it's just a joke.
No, no, lesbians are deserving of humor too.
But anyways, when me and my friend Kevin back in the day, this is not a basketball thing, but I had a soda tab in my fingers, and he had this like, it's not French, so you can't call it armoire, but whatever. He had this thing that was like an armoire, but not.
Armoire.
And on the inside, he had a mirror, and it was held up by like nails sticking out. And I had the little, and I said, I'm gonna flick this soda tab on that, and like it was Kevin, me, and Amber, and they were both like, no, you're not. And I'm like, oh my god, if I only had a video of this, it could be fucking viral. But I told him, I thought I told these fucking bitches.
Wine.
Never mind, I thought I fucking told them. Anyways, I took the little soda and right on the nail. Like, oh. That's not a basketball story, but there's so many times I've taken cool shots that I'm like, I'm not even tall enough to be a basketball player, but I've made the coolest shots in the world all the time. And if I just constantly had a little GoPro attached to my head, I could just edit out all the little cute moments and upload them. And people could see them.
No joke. Why don't you just do a
Anyway,
24/7 Big Brother style show?
Do I think I'll see him? Yes, I think I'll see him again. I don't know, D. I don't know what that means.
There's Cobes.
Andrew, you sound stupid. Can I go onto a website and then decide later on for myself that something is not for me? You sound really. Oh, jeez, don't even get me started on you. You sound really dense, dumb, and fucking. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's Josh's nail polish. It's freaking beautiful.
It's shiny. Very shiny. No, you could just show your face. Not that hard. We know what you look like. No? Nothing?
Whatever.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe.
I can't be bothered with some of you people.
Well, we'll come back to you later there, mistake lady. Mistake lady.
A neighborhood in Osaka that's a hub for fashion, music, culture, and proof to your friend Jonathan that thinks he knows everything about Japan that there is, in fact, tons of graffiti here. But more
Nah.
importantly, chicken wings. I remember the world's best nanban, and the #1 curry if best among Osaka. But today I found the boldest claim yet, the leader of chicken wings. People don't think of chicken wings when they think of Japan, and that's a huge mistake. These are called tebasaki, and if you're confused, here's a giant chart on the side of the building. I wasn't sure what to expect when I discovered this place while looking for a
Guess you can read Japanese, because I can't.
awards 3 times at the Chicken Wing Grand Prix. I got the normal wings just to ensure there's no cover-ups going on with some sauce. Guys, listen to me, and listen carefully. These are insane. Absolutely delicious. Why this place isn't absolutely packed is completely beyond
They don't look
me.
too greasy, at
At the
least.
height of dinner, and there wasn't a soul in sight. Spectacular fry on the outside, juicy and delicious on the inside. And then I realized it's really hard to get footage eating chicken wings because I'm eating it with one hand. But you guys are just gonna have to trust me on this. It's only seasoned with salt and pepper, and if that's not confidence, I don't know what is. This is the first time a claim is true. This is definitely the leader of chicken wings.
Alright. I mean, he knows American food, so he knows chicken wings by our standards. Chicken wing. I've got a little bit of money. After the stream, I might actually go up and get some chicken. Definitely use it. Jesus.
This is what a former chef eats at home.
I thought
Wow.
chefs only ate dino nuggets.
Poke holes through the skin of your pork belly.
We'll take a massive pork belly. What is that? And poke holes all over
Ew.
the skin.
Score the meat side and brush with
Ew.
the Shaoxing wine mix.
We'll score it and brush with the hoisin mix.
Combine salt, sugar,
Hoisin.
white pepper, garlic powder, and 5-spice and massage your meat with it.
We're gonna make our own 5-spice powder. I'm going with pink salt, black pepper, white pepper, and regular.
Oh, I know what we could watch after this. Shani. There's been some uploads from the basically the archive channel. They've been keeping tracks of them because if I'm right, they're only on Instagram.
Salt.
Brush the skin with vinegar and cover with salt to dry out the skin.
Well, he didn't specify on the type of vinegar.
Air fry at 200 degrees for 30 minutes.
I don't think it was basmati, but
For 30 minutes.
Scrape off the salt and brush the skin with oil.
Scrape off
Ugh.
the salt and brush with oil.
It looks like an
Air fry at
eclair.
200 degrees for 30 minutes until the skin is GBD.
Air fry again at 400 for 30, and let's check out this GBD.
Oh my god.
Maybe a little too much GBD going on, but let's focus
Yeah.
on the positive. Look how juicy it looks.
Ooh, that looks lovely.
Taste and rate 1 to 10. It's
Oh.
amazing, 9 out of 10. And remember, in the comments, no B word, but you can use the C word. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with actually burnt. Fuck you, man. No, you burnt it, but it's a shame because it seems otherwise it's glorious. Yeah, we got a lot of random stuff we can watch on Sunday, but I still want to go through.
Идеально сделано все под работу.
This is great.
Ваше внимание сейчас на одно из упражнений. Упражнение как раз оно служит для молодых людей, которые пришли служить в спецподразделения или в школу милиции. Посмотрите внимательно. Пока можно...
He sounds so out of breath.
Я делаю быструю перезарядку. Я могу магазином. Раз, два, три.
Wait for it.
Внимательно. Пока можно из руки делать. Как я
This
делаю?
motherfucker was
Я
like
могу-
the last guy out of the old Soviet academy before the Soviet Union fell, and he's just trying to reach for the stars ever since.
Клином. Раз, два, три.
Just that look down. Wait, what's that? This is the only plus I can see of Americans having a bunch of guns. Is that, you know, when you have to form up your militia, at least you'll know how to fucking use it. He's probably dead now. Blown to bits in Ukraine. Fuck yeah. He probably held on to a grenade too long. Yeah, alright, let's find some shiny. Oh! Cooking with Jack. New one. Hell yeah. Graveyard flowers. Wait, Rev is starving? Rev is tired. Of course he's tired, and of course he's starving. Life is a nightmare. Hey, he's shooting it like when I shoot videos. On my phone.
Hey guys, what's up? So, I guess this is gonna be a warning video.
Don't ever marry a an incredibly mentally unstable, morbidly obese woman.
To guys out there that are on the internet, guys that have a significant other, okay? Because that's what this comes down to.
Okay.
This is a warning. If you speak to other women online, you're going to have a really, really bad problem.
No, actually, I never had that. Because none of my significant partners, my hoes, if you will, gave a flying fuck that I was talking or even planning shit with other women. They were doing it with other men, or they weren't fucking jealous, because I'm not jealous. Shani, however, needs to keep you close because you're the only thing that shovels food into her endless maw. And you used to have money. Maybe you'll have money again one day. Plus, who else could she get? She couldn't even get G-Man anymore. Like, you're in this situation. You're the one that thought that some girl from Norway wanted to fuck you.
There are many females.
He's a boy. Ain't he just?
That
Hey,
get
Zanos.
off on entrapping or trying to entrap a man that's in a relationship to make him look like he's cheating.
I'd have so much more respect for him if he just said, you know what, look at Shani. Would you get more erect looking at that? How could you? How is it even possible? So yeah, I look for other women. She's ruined my life. She's made every decision about her, and they've always turned out to be bad. So yeah, I went and I looked for some Scandinavian hottie, and I got it. I also had to send him a bunch of money.
It happened with Salah and Chantal.
Chantal! Oh, who was the other? Was it Salah? Was she the one from Toronto who would have some really fucked up stories and she was really skanky? And she's also super fat. And she wants really skinny, big, burly black guys to fuck all the time?
I think she saw through it. And that's why she's okay with Salah now and back in Kuwait, which is great. But
oh no! Salah and Chantal. No, who am I thinking of? Because that's Foodie Beauty and their partner who is who looks like he often wants to commit suicide. He reminds me a lot of Captain Content. Whenever you look at Captain Content now, he looks so broken and defeated. I look at Salah and I see him the same. I always just think hair. Ray William Johnson haircut.
I got my own story now to tell with this. So there was this woman, she's from Norway. I don't want the name deal, whatever. Her name is she's got like a Norse name, so I can't even really say it right, I don't think.
Odin Sluttenson.
But she had an issue with her husband and her kid situation, and she has an ex-husband that's very
Kid situation.
And was calling her on the phone and threatening her and saying stuff screaming at her kids and stuff. So I was there she messaged me about this, and I said, that's horrible. Like, do you call the authorities, that they'll protect you from stuff like that? She said, yeah, I'm going to call CPS about it because he's really abusive. So, and I'm like, well, hey, good. Just do whatever you can. God bless you, and I hope things get better. So Shani just opens up the messages from her now. And I didn't even see all of the pictures that were there, but there was a tit pic right there.
A tit pic. A big old tit pic. A giant booba. A dirty pillow, if you will. Just rested here and there on her torso. There was nothing there. And Shani became very self-aware of how absolutely revolting she looks and smells. Oh, she smells really bad, let me tell you guys. Not even musky, that's old now. A dead cat, But yeah, so she got angry and she started beating me. And I haven't eaten in 5 days now. Yay!
And she said, Rev, you're hot, and blah, blah, blah. So here's the thing. And immediately, I am the bad guy.
Of course you are.
This is the way this goes. It's amazing to me. I can't control horny women from sending me a tit pic.
Oh, what sadness it must be to be a player, huh? Like, this guy has no fucking hope of having a moment's peace without just these horny bitches every fucking moment of every day slamming at his door. They're basically like if you remember the Mylocks from Star Wars that were on the Millennium Falcon's glass. That's their pussies just smashed up against the glass, going whoop 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 whoop. You know, they just want everything he has. They want the fact that he's a junkie, that he has no money, that he's incredibly henpecked, that he's probably has ketosis now at this point because he eats so little. That he's got massive amounts of like legal shit against him. That he can't talk to his kids. I mean, just the list of sexy things that go on.
But this is what happens. The male is automatically the bad guy in this. So I had to come on.
Oh no, men's rights activist.
Tell you about this.
Rev is coming out.
To let you know that Shanny's really pissed about it, and I don't like it either. I mean, it's not something that I'm looking for, okay? And I've told you this before. I
can no longer get erect. Shanny took that away from me.
I'm happy with Shanny. She's my wife, period. Okay? Don't send me that shit. Yeah, it is what it is, you know?
It is what it is, tubes.
What's up, guys? Fake profiles and stuff. Yeah, this one isn't that.
This one, I wasn't fooled again. No.
Megan Dinner, Gucci Trolls, what's up? Hey, Bling and Things. Hi, Stacy.
Gucci.
Yeah, so there you go. Okay. I was just seeing who's in here. Okay. I mean, I don't have really much else to say other than we're extremely in need, and if you could give us something.
There we go. There it comes. Oh yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love how every moment of every day on his stream, it is just give Shani money, not us money. Give Shani money so she can eat. That's it. That's all what it boils down to. Shani equates food. Food for Shani. Endlessly Shani, food. Food now. Want.
We're out of food completely.
There you go. We're out of food completely. She's down to her last meat lovers pizza.
Have any EBT card. Someone that's very close to me has COVID and can't help us. So
that sounds pretty woke to me, man. We all know COVID's made by them.
If you want to help us
triple
out,
brackets.
PayPal is at Shanny Needs Love. My Venmo is at Jason-Egroff.
Egroff.
And the Cash App is at ASMR Gaming, all caps. So, and
how fucking dare you use that last one? At ASMR Gaming sounds like really like something legitimate. And I don't even support ASMR.
I have a job that
so I have been apparently someone's ASMR before.
On making work. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but just right now I'm just poor as flip because we have, you know, I was doing the Burger King thing that fell through, that did not go good, and
did not go good.
Trying to do this new thing and seeing if it's going to work, but that needs time to have money in my hand. So we're suffering bad at this point. We have nothing. We have a little bit of rice and lentils. That's all we got.
I live off a bowl of oatmeal, a bowl of either black beans, kidney beans, or butter beans, rice, or that, or rice, and tuna and chicken. Also got these lactamel things. Basically, it's all about the protein with me. You'll be fine. Okay? The human body needs about 1,500 calories if you're active. Shani can't move under her own weight anymore. So she can't be active. She's also got, if nothing else, vast reserves of flat. Of flat? Yeah. Let's have some coffee and try that one again. He has vast reserves of fat that she can siphon off. She doesn't need any more food. You do. So eat the remaining food. Then, when she gets angry, just sit at the far end of the room, take away all her computer stuff because she can't get there, and sit at the far end of the room and make her come towards you. And as she gets close, as she falls on the ground, get up and you walk to the far end of the room again, forcing her to crawl back. This will be called exercise. And in time, she may be able to get up on her own 2 feet again. The power is in your hands. There, Rev. But not your wallet, because you spent all that money because you're a fucking retard.
So if anybody out there can help us out, I really appreciate that. I got a voicemail. I hate phones. I'm just going to confess to you that I absolutely despise cell phones. I don't check my voicemails. I don't even look at the
I
tab.
actually don't look at my
It says
voicemails
voicemail
myself.
free. I have
Almost
3
always fucking
voicemails.
spam.
So I look at
Everyone
it,
wants
and,
me
and
always
of
just
course,
get
I'm
me
sure it's got to
Discord.
be Gary's sack of shit piece of fucking trash.
Gary, what are
must
you?
have given my number to Mr. Draven, which it was not supposed to be given out, but of course, what a sack of fucking shit G-Man is.
But G-Man's always known to be a great person.
He gave Draven my number, and I had a voicemail from him saying some stupid fucking crap about Teddy Bear, saying he's got stuff on us,
Teddy Rubskin? What if that ties into Teddy Rubskin? Oh, fuck.
Bear has stuff on us or something.
Teddy Rubskin has dirt on
Shit,
everyone
because
online.
We talked to him about, he literally just talked about Carrie the whole time, because I think he probably has the hots for her or something. Okay? He talked about her the whole time. So he's got nothing on us. Whatever it is nothing, because we literally just sat here I'm sure he recorded all of it. And he's like, oh, I don't record stuff. I don't do that type of stuff. He probably did that too. He was probably recording the whole time too. If you're in this fucking dog shit that's called like this social media crap, you really need to get off it.
Yes and no. You can add it to another part of your life. It's like, if you got a really active life and still involve yourself in social media from time to time, it can be beneficial to everyone because you'll be an actual interesting person to talk to. If I were to talk to Rev, I'd just be like, so how about that time you got absolutely high as shit and got sick driving your car? How about all the time the police were called? How about that time Shani beat you up? What about that cat that you looked after that you ended up basically like almost letting die until you had to move out? Then they found all the absolute trash inside your home. How about all the money you squandered? How about you basically being a literal cuckold to G-Man? How about? It wouldn't go well. You wouldn't have a great time. I think he'd leave as soon as they mentioned his trip to Japan.
You really do. And I don't know why I'm even on. Well, no, I do know why I'm on here right now.
You want money.
I had to address fucking unsolicited.
And I want money too, so please throw some money my way because I'm a whore. A dirty, dirty whore. And you can click my whore button down there in the doobly-doo.
Pick from a woman, and Shani finds it, and then I'm the fucking piece of shit because somebody else sent me their fucking tits. And all I did was trying to counsel somebody saying, call the cops.
But why would you be used as a counsel for anything positive related to a marriage? Yours is like the worst marriage. Naked and Laughing and Cobes will not have as sad of a life as used to will have.
Your
At least I don't think
ex-husband's
so.
abusive asshole, and he's being very aggressive towards you and your children. Call the cops. Yeah, that's just
Not well.
counseling. You know, no. You know, this is what happens when you're a
Love
married
he
guy
so
on the
hates
internet.
Shani's
This
response,
fucking
but he's
shit
taking it
happens.
out
So
on
just
us.
get off this, guys. Don't be on this. I don't want to be at all on here.
So why
Did
did
I
you
choose
make the
to make
video?
this video? I'm saying this. Nobody's asking this. Did I choose to make this video? No, I didn't.
What?
I don't want to be on here.
Yes, you did, dumbass. You sat down, you put your phone down, you went on to OBS or you used your, the Instagram. You turned on whatever Instagram video record is and you went to start. You went through a process. All of this is just so you can get a little bit more money. That's it. And the fact that you are a fucking doorstop. A footstool.
At all.
If Shani could walk every morning, she'd demand that you be on your hands and knees and basically stand on you.
But when something like this happens, it should be addressed, I guess, whatever. I don't think it has to be addressed at all to the public, but apparently it has to. So
No, it doesn't.
I did the video. I love you guys that are nice. Don't be weird, creepy, parasocial people.
Do to these people until eventually they change.
It's not
You're doing the Lord's work.
Anybody. And it ends up making people hate you at the end.
I far more dislike him than I do Rev, but I don't care how many skeletons in the closet he has. Rev still is more pathetic than this dude.
We did a great job parenting. We didn't do the best job, but we did the best we could at the time. There were 2 times. Once he put his hand on me, and I took him to the ground, and I was going to kill him. I was choking him out.
Well, guys, everybody's got to
Jesus.
watch their heroes die at some point, right? Today, we're going to be talking about some things that are going to change your opinion about somebody who has become quite near and dear to this channel. I'm sorry to do this to you. Cooking with Jack, aka Jack Scalfani, aka the king of raw chicken, is somebody that we are very, very familiar with on this channel. Or, at least that's what I thought. Recently, I have learned a couple of things about Jack Scalfani that have permanently
What's up to you saying
changed my
Jack
opinion on
Skeleton?
him forever, and to make me feel kind of silly forever feeling bad for him. Now, if you're unaware, Jack Scalfani is a joke of a cook here on YouTube. He is somebody that I have become quite familiar with over the years. Now, while he's always
Back in the early days of looking at lol cows, we showed some of his early stuff. I think it's a rite of passage for bad cooking that everyone kind of starts with Jack's cooking and then moves on. Because there's other ones, you know, Coles is still probably the worst. Or that weird Canadian guy with the mental disability, the mental illness.
striked me as a bit of an unsavory person. I thought that was really all it was, just a guy who's kind of a douche, but doesn't really mean anything by it. Over the last few months, however, I have learned that that is not really the case. Now look, this video is going to be a bit of a yap session, but I really feel like I need to set the scene here because the stuff we're going to be talking about is pretty serious. My tone may not reflect that because I'm going to be kind of joking about it because, well, it's Jack. But seriously, I'm not joking when I say that I hope, at least, surely, you're going to come out of this video, and if you did know Jack before, you're going to have a very, very, very different image of him after this. So a lot of you guys will know that about 7 or 8 months ago last summer, I decided to stop making videos on Jack because his physical health was deteriorating pretty obviously. He was coming off his like 4th or 5th stroke. He couldn't really
Jesus,
make
I didn't know
videos
that.
like he used to. He wasn't really able to talk or handle himself during the videos, and it was just kind of uncomfortable to watch. And I felt like I was kind kind of being cruel continuing to make those videos. I didn't feel it was right, so I decided to stop. But even though I stopped making videos on him, I have
He
not
seems okay
stopped
now.
watching his content. Believe it or not, I actually do love my job. I love what I do. And the things that I talk about are things that I am interested in and would be talking about anyways. So in that time, I never really stopped keeping up with Jack. One thing that I did start doing, though, that I wasn't really doing beforehand is when I'm bored at like 2 a.m., I'll go on Jack's channel and look at some of his past live streams. I never catch them when he's actually streaming, but I've watched a lot of them over the last 6 months, or at least like the first 10 minutes of them. And just from those live streams alone, my views on Jack have been pretty significantly altered. Now, I knew Jack was into some funky political stuff, but I didn't really know he was like
He's a MAGA guy, isn't he? He supports Trump.
like one of the super goofy, wacky alt-right guys, like one of the go woke, go broke people. The kind of people who share stuff on Facebook about how Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion are trying to possess your child. Yeah, he's one of those.
Oh.
So already, I had begun to not really
Okay.
like the guy that much. Not that I loved him before, but it was really starting to get to like a genuine disliking. But his channel is just so hard to look away from, especially for me, a professional career hater. It was just pure entertainment.
Career
And
hater.
then, about a week ago,
That'd
I
be
got a
interesting.
DM on Instagram. Now, I try to check my Instagram DMs pretty often, and I would say for maybe the last 2 years or so, about once a month, I would
This
get
coffee
a
isn't
DM
great.
from somebody. It was always somebody different, saying something along the lines of, Jack Scalfani is an awful person, you need to watch this video. And then they would link me to a YouTube video. Now, I'm gonna be honest, up until this point, I had just been ignoring these DMs for a couple of reasons. One is because I don't really like to click on links from my DMs. I know that's kind of paranoid, but I just don't. And two,
No, that makes
it was
sense.
just one of those things where a micro celebrity gets some sort of like hate circle around them, and they were just spamming people trying to make Jack look bad. That was honestly my first thought, and I just ignored it because it was always the same video. I had basically memorized the link at that point, and I thought they were just DMing me because I am a relatively large creator, I guess, who talked about Jack a lot.
Yeah,
And
geez,
that's
I didn't realize that August has 1.6 million subscribers.
basically all I thought about it. But then about a week ago, I got a DM saying, dude, Cooking with Jack admitted to trying to kill his son, with a YouTube video linked underneath it. This was not cryptic, this was not a wall of text. It got my attention, so I looked at the video. Now I'm saying this because people in the comments are probably gonna say, dude, I was trying to tell you about this for like a year. And yeah, you probably were, but I probably thought that you were trying to steal my social security numbers, so sorry. But I watched this video, and my god, guys, those people weren't lying. Jack Scalfani is a terrible, awful person, and what that DM said was not an exaggeration. You're about to watch a clip from, I guess, what was supposed to be some weird, like, religious parental podcast, where Jack admits, amongst many other things, to trying to kill his son. I'm not joking, okay? I'll let you listen.
This is the key part here. We did a great job parenting. We didn't do the best job, but we did the best we could at the time. The other side, who
When a parent says that, you have to start looking at it and go like, yeah, but what does the kid think? And are they old enough to be able to turn to you and go, actually, no, you didn't? Because my ma did the best she could, but she fucked up in major ways that she didn't have to. And if I ever become a dad, I'm almost certainly going to fumble the ball, so to speak. Hopefully not the baby, and if I do, it's on something soft. Oh, time for your feeding. Whoops-a-doodle. Well, now you'll always be known as the guy with the weird indentation on your head. It's a bit of charming. You can invest in hats.
she's a totally sweet person, but was not strict at all. He had carte blanche. So every weekend it was carte blanche, and every
Carte
Monday or
blanche?
Tuesday we were hammering our kid to get him back into shape.
Right.
By the time Wednesday, Thursday rolls around, he's finally our child again. Friday comes, she picks him up, and he'll admit to you it.
I don't need to tell anyone that like religious parenting is vile and should be illegal. Like if you want to, after you become adult, go into a spiritual life that will eventually lead you to find Jesus or Muhammad or Moses or the Buddha or Adam Smith or anything, Jediism, you can do that. But religion is like, it's so evil. it's so broken and it so needs to stop violently if necessary. Ideally not though, because religion is just kind of dying out, which is great to see, but
Destroyed him.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's hard to find a lot of information about this because,
that
believe it
seems
or
not
not,
dying
Jack
out fast
Cialfani's
enough.
life is not exactly something that most people are keeping record of, but I'm assuming what he's talking about here is his son Garrett is not Tammy's son, who is the woman's
Garrett.
stepson. I'm pretty sure Garrett is from Jack's first marriage, and that his ex-wife and his
Garrett.
dad had him on the weekends, where he got
That's
completely
a second name, not a first name.
That's my assumption.
Americans
Again,
do
I
that
can't
all the
say that's
time.
for certain what he's saying here, but I feel like it's a pretty safe assumption, okay?
It was like
when you're a kid.
it was rough, and he starts because he couldn't handle it. I was Mr. Strict Parent, and she just didn't do anything, and it was.
He looks like the guy who wanted to beat up the really tall guy in the highway, and he didn't realize how tall he was, and he got off, and the guy was just like twice his size, just looming over him.
It just messed him up, and so he starts having rage issues. So we had to deal with that, and as he got into his teen years, he had a great home life. He had everything his heart desired. He never went without.
Okay, so I want you to really remember that this guy said his son had a good home life, great home life even. Okay, just don't forget that, all right?
I wanted him at age 13 to start his own company. We talked about it. We wanted.
What the fuck? Who does that to a kid? That's like saying I want you to join the military at 15. No. If the kid is into that idea and wants to do it themselves, then you support them. But if anything, I'd kind of dissuade them. I'd be like, if you start trying to do this now, like you still got to do all your schooling. You know that, right? And I want you to have a sort of a normal-ish life. I want you to have friends, out and enjoy yourself. But I mean, if you want to start also making a company, it seems a bit too much to handle. But then again, maybe the kid's like a savant. Maybe the kid's amazing at it.
Encourage him to start early. We don't want him just wasting money and blowing money. We want him to earn money and get excited about something. It's his. And so
Why should you get excited about money? I get excited about money only because of the things I can get with it. The actual earning process, I don't care the means. Honestly, if I was smarter, I'd probably be doing illegal shit like hacking or something. I'd always aim for government stuff. I'm not that smart. And everyone knows I'm not dog whistling. I mean, look at the state of my channel.
by the time he's 18, he would have something that's already substantial, right? So we got him into building computers.
Okay, that's a
I
good.
took him to a shop in Huntington Beach every 3 times a week. He was interning there. They were teaching him how to put it all together. And that was...
I'm okay with him learning a skill, a trade. I mean, that's what secondary school started to teach. I did technology. Wasn't very good at it. But most people I knew went into carpentry or home ec. Now looking back at it, I probably would have preferred home ec. But there still was a stigma about boys going to work there. Which is a shame because I could have learned A, some really good recipes. And B, even just simple things like sewing. That's pretty good.
Where he learned how to smoke pot. And I still haven't given that one up. That I was the reason he started smoking pot.
Oh well, you should smoke with him. It'd probably help whatever the fuck's going on with your mind. Like, it's cool. Well, the only reason he started smoking pot was probably because of you, yeah. Like, he was doing it to rebel or to get away from you. Because that sounds like some overbearing parenting shit.
I encouraged him, I found the place, and I got my son hooked on drugs. It escalated.
No, you didn't. You don't get hooked on drugs. Like, it's not the same. I know Luna was talking about this. Something tells me the kid having a joint every once in a while is not the equivalent of, like, Luna smoking at the age of 13 until today, and she couldn't even get high off 30% THC. Like, something tells me that's not really the same thing.
And he started started cursing at Tammy and me
Good,
and
good.
having rage issues. And
Okay, so this is Jack's
Maybe
story.
address it.
Up until this point, apparently Garrett started to puff on the Mary Jane, and it
The
gave some
Mary
rage
Jane.
issues, according to Jack. Which I don't know if you guys have ever met a stoner. I have got lots of friends who enjoy the occasional puff. Okay, rage issues and pot don't really go together. I'm going.
I will push back on this. It can happen. Mostly he wasn't stoned when he was doing it. Most likely he was just like needing to cope. He was probably needing to cope from you. I mean, for God's sake, you are an online laughing stock.
To assume that these quote rage issues were actually because of Garrett's home life. Obviously, I can't say that for certain, but I think it's a pretty good guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because he was smoking weed. Now we're about to get into the really heavy part of this, and I just want you guys to really consider one thing before going into this. Before you try and back him up and say that, oh, maybe he's right about his son, maybe his son was really doing this, maybe it was because of this or that. If this guy is willing to admit what he's about to admit, not only to other people, but to the entire internet, to anybody who wanted to click on this video and admit it proudly, what kind of things do you think might have gone on behind closed doors? What kind of things is he not so proud to admit? And what's
Probably the belt, probably threatening him, blackmailing him. Also, he probably got his ass kicked at least once by his kid. Like, I really need to stress this enough. Like, once the kid's old enough to start defending themselves, if you want to lay hands on your child, you better be able to do it. If you're going to go down that path, because you're getting old and they're getting strong. You really want to open up that can of worms?
stuff could he be hiding about his parenting? Just a thought.
there were 2 times. Once he put his hand on me,
Good.
and it
Sounded like he
wasn't that
deserved
he
it.
pushed me, but it was in an aggressive way.
Okay.
And I took him down to the ground. I threw him down to the ground. And
No.
then the second time, he put his hands on Tammy, pushed her up against the door,
Okay.
and
What was the
I
context?
took him to the ground, and I was going to kill him.
Okay.
I was choking him out, and I hadn't fought since school. The only time you stop fighting in school is the principal's coming. But this was the moment I was choking him and screaming.
Really?
in tears.
Jesus Christ. We just did it after school.
Don't ever touch a woman at the top of my voice. I was choking him
What
so
are you
hard.
high? Of course you touch a woman if she's coming at you with a knife or a gun. Like, I support equality. I'm actually one of those people who say that, like, if a woman starts like attacking you and she's actually hurting you, you turn around and you hit her across the face. That's equality for you. Lady, don't maybe raise your fists at anyone. If anyone is dumb enough to start a fight, this kid, he should have realized that A, he was outnumbered, and B, his dad is probably still stronger than him. But he didn't, because he's an angry teenager. This isn't a great situation, but it's a situation that happened, and a situation that's very common. And it's one that it's rather tragic, but mostly because you're his father. That's the biggest tragedy of all, by the sound of it.
Started to bleed.
Hey, but at least you're YouTube famous.
And I didn't know when to stop. And his friend
Oh.
was in the room and stepped over us. I don't remember him leaving. But the
Great help,
interesting
buddy.
thing was Garrett never fought me, never pushed back, never tried to hurt me or hit me. He completely submitted
Oh,
Which-
why'd you say it was so sexual?
out of respect, love, I don't know, fear, I don't know. I never understood that. So
Or are
we
you
had a
angry that he
front
didn't
line,
fight
and
back?
that's when we had to let him go at
Good.
age 16. And
No, I mean, it's probably for the better. Like, so long as he has a safety network. But, like, there's nothing stopping him from, like, making it even more violent. I've been in those situations. I've had to deal with things, and I've won every fight I've ever been in. Includes before I turned 20. And that's not me flexing. Everyone who came at me was stupid. Fights are not good things, but if they have to happen, fucking go in smart.
say, you're no longer ever allowed in this house.
Okay, so a lot of information, a lot to cover, lots to talk about. Let's begin with the rebuttals. What I feel like people will say to defend this.
He should have held his dad down and forced him to eat his cooking.
first, I would like to first point out that I would imagine Jack is what you would consider a textbook example of an unreliable narrator. This is a man who was proudly stating that he almost killed his child on a podcast. I would not put stretching the truth and lying beneath him, and we're having to take his word that Garrett, the son, initiated all this by putting his hands on Tammy and Jack. Now let's just address this really quickly. Even if that did happen, even if what they're saying is all true, this kid did have all of these rage issues that they had no part in creating.
Ooh, I can really feel the weight loss here.
What Jack did is an appropriate response either time. You are a psychopath and you should be in prison for the safety of others. We are talking about a teenage kid here versus a grown man who is his parent, who likely taught him this behavior. Okay, if you're going to be in my comment section saying he just did what a father needs to do, I'm sending your credentials to the FBI, buddy. You need to be watched. I'm not trying to speculate, but I'm going to anyways. I feel like I have a pretty good basis on doing so. I'm going to keep going back to this, but I feel like the absolute absurdity of this cannot be understated. If you are willing to admit this to the internet, to other people, there is no way this kind of behavior is abnormal for you. You must think it's normal. I would bet money that this was not the first time that Jack was...
Yeah, what if someone, what I just said there, got a bunch of people going, whoa, hold on there, Lev. Like, I do not say what is good, but real. If you're in a fight, you gotta defend yourself. If you're starting a fight, you know, think about it. Can I win this? If not, then don't fight. I need to get something to watch after this. Something a bit happier. Realize this is not making me angry. It might have made me angry if I'd been drinking. Ooh, there's food for thought.
Physical with this kid. So obviously the kid is not going to know how to behave. Obviously he's going to have behavioral issues because his father is Jack. This is insane. Look, it's one thing if you said your kid was hitting your spouse and you had to remove them from the room and maybe you had to grab them or hold them or something like that. But to puff out your chest and brag about how you pinned your teenage son to the ground and started choking him to death and you didn't know when to stop, this man belongs in a prison. So obviously I don't know that there's a whole lot more that Jack could admit that would be worse than this, but he gets pretty close later in this podcast. Now, I'm not going to play this clip because if I do, I don't think YouTube will allow this video to be up.
You can see that this time around.
Okay, and you will too.
Sometimes kind of always see this notifications thing.
Around the 52-minute mark. If for some reason you think I'm lying, but Jack and Tammy tell a story about how they were going to drop off, I believe, Jack Jr. at a church. I don't really know who they're talking about, but they're talking about dropping somebody off at a kids' night at a church, and they decide to stay and sit at a service. They then recount how the pastor came onto the stage and started talking about how we as a country need to napalm a certain group of people in their entirety. Now, I'm not going to talk about who, he said, because it shouldn't matter. Now, you might be thinking, okay, August, you can't really blame them for that. They were at a random church. Sure, if they didn't follow this up by saying that they were thinking, where do I sign up? How do I give you all my money? And then these...
Wow! Genocide! Ooh. That is something that I never had to deal with conservative parents. I never had to deal with that in the slightest. I lived at times in a conservative world, but not really all that much. And it was dying when I started to really come into my own. I would think I was the last generation to go to religion class, and the form that I remember it as. Which was just a polite way of saying the Catholic Church, because all that shit was about Catholic indoctrination, basically. Religious class had a page in each book on different religions.
These two human dumpsters to the left and right that I guess host this podcast join in and start saying stuff like, how do I set up an auto deposit for my tithe? So, yeah.
I don't know. How about I find out where you live? And then put a fatwa out on you. Actually, no, they'd probably join in, depending on the people.
stuff is going to be old news to a lot of people. Apparently, I'm kind of late to the party on this one, but for everybody who was unaware, Jack Scalfani, aka the host of the Cooking with Jack show, the guy who can't cook meat to save his life and will eat raw anything to make it seem like he knows what he's doing, is a child abuser.
He won't
and
admit that he
advocate for
fucked up.
genocide. Not exactly what
And
I
like Liver
planned on
King.
learning this week, but hey, guess you can really never know what.
Oh, I know what I want to
Gotcha,
watch.
huh? Well, guys, what are your thoughts on this entire situation? Me, personally, I feel really kind of dumb for giving this guy the benefit of the doubt for so many years. For a long time, I've just chalked...
Yeah, I also feel like... I thought he was just a bad cook who was a little bit of a narcissist. I didn't realize he was that far down the right-wing rabbit hole. Best I can hope for is that he gets trolled offline. And then, well, I was going to say services will come in, but they don't have kids anymore. So, yay. Yeah. I want to watch something like Nikocado, right? Not the ramen one. Oh, Jesus. Not the ramen. But something... The Taki? The 10,000... Oh, that does not look fun. That does not look fun because it looks like it would be really dry. Oh god, imagine their shits. Blood. I want something that's not too long. Zombie fire noodles? Oh my god. Never mind, 2 hours. These are big events. How the hell? That weighs more than she does. Look at all these Takis. Does he have a deal with them or something? Alright, here's one.
Spaghetti house. If anything up and crazy up in here happens, it's gonna be your fault.
Hey, has he lost weight? Oh, it's 2 years ago. No, he's in the thing for the latest, isn't he? He's in the
do my
there we are.
inventory check.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
And if you are a mother, that means you make milk. And if you make
Very
milk,
shiny
you have
hair. My god, that's a lot of gel.
Jeepers creepers. Are you a cow, Matilda?
He acts like Dylan Hollis. What incredible the campiness. The campiness.
Are you a shrimp, Miranda
I
Thrift?
want to get to the food rather than the
Are you
bit.
a cow, Bessie Harris? What? Ouch! Don't throw anything in this house.
What's an LB?
Heavens of a bench. Jeepers creepers. Spaghetti house. I'm actually back from the woods, where I went on exercise because obviously I'm on a weight loss journey. I lost 89 pounds eating nothing but fried rice and potatoes.
Really? That says a lot. I mean, I don't fry my rice. I boil my rice. Using a nice curry stock. Curry powder, chili powder stock. Sometimes I use sauce. I have this batami sauce in there that I sometimes mix in. Had it there with the beans. It's almost gone now. Once it's gone, I'm not going to get it back. It's alright, but it's nothing special. But the powder is great. It's very good to have the wok, you know?
And it's true. I only eat rice. If you follow my other YouTube channel, I've been posting vlogs in the middle of the mukbang and showing you people what I eat. And it's mostly fried rice and potatoes. But today I'm having a little cheat meal, and it's the best boring way.
Okay.
It was just the Alfredo. But now I know you need sour cream, you
Oh
need buttermilk.
God, look at this nightmare. Look at it. He's not as fat as he isn't as fat as
I took a shower. I look really nice. Jeepers.
Yeah.
Alright, so this we're gonna do with the Asian
He doesn't
thing,
look
because
as
I'm
fat
Mexican,
as I remember
Mexico.
him.
But Asians are Mexican. Did you know? They come from a place called Pangea.
Of course, yeah. That's
And that
that's
was where the
science.
dinosaurs used to run around, but they had no talkies, so they were probably very upset. SpaghettiOs. Oh,
SpaghettiOs.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the Asians made this really difficult, and so did the Koreans.
Now, when is Belle Define gonna get fucked by Nikocado? She would just be lost in him. There wouldn't even be a leg sticking out. He'd just be a mound of fat, jiggling.
Oh wait, are Asians Koreans?
Yes.
Okay.
Was a good violin player. I think so, actually, yeah. It's always weird when you think of somebody who is known for one thing, usually a negative thing, then also they're really good. Like the way Ben Shapiro is actually like a good piano player. Of course, not everyone is. Like, what's good? What's Cyrax good at? Oh, dancing. Cyrax is good at dancing.
I don't think anybody's thinking. And we got see, this is the adult bag, and this is the kids bag, or the whatever teenage bag.
That's the European bag, that's the American bag.
But first, we have to add the checks. I love cheese. Dun-dun.
It looks like polymer.
Cheese. Dun-dun. I love cheese.
Now, not this much sauce by far, but I probably have eaten this much noodles when I'm really depressed. I've told a story where I ate like an 8-pack of the little the coca noodles. I got a 8-pack of them, and I just made a giant bowl of it, and just added in all the satchel sauces, and I devoured that over the course of a day. As people pointed out, wow, that's a whole lot of salt. It was tremendously salty. And honestly, it was probably about this much noodles.
Done. Yes, I do. That's good. Do.
This is a small meal. Like, you weren't here when we were going through the thumbnails. Look at the size of some of these meals. Look at that. Look at all this food. Look at it. This is like something you'd have for like a wedding or like a barbecue or something in like a big tray. Like that's the size of a dog right there. It's incredibly impressive and terrifying at the same time.
Okay, moment of silence. Ooh.
But get this, he's actually better than the people like the Liver King, because he never says to do this themselves. He never says go out and get all this food and do it yourself. Liver King makes an entire career off telling people that, like, if you eat raw liver and protein packs and you know, return to a quote-unquote paleo diet, as if cavemen didn't immediately start cooking their food as soon as they went unga bunga and they saw fire and chicken, well, not chicken, but like meat just starting to cook next to the fire, and they try it and it tastes better. It doesn't make their stomachs hurt as much.
Ooh. 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 Am I spilling? I am spilling on this side. Did I spill on that side?
No.
Or then you have to try this. Oh my god.
Look at the color difference. And now he gets Takis and pours them on top. Can't really get Takis over here.
Takis, let's try one.
The day this guy has like a weight loss arc is the day where he'll make one last bout of a lot of money and then nothing. They'd be so dry.
Okay.
Ugh. Yeah. When you have that much noodles, that much pasta, that much whatever, like you eat that much in one gulp, it's kind of hard to chew it. Maybe I should do a mukbang one of these times. Then walk out into the river and not surface. Oh, God. Oh.
Yay! Oh my
Still less disgusting than what Cobes makes, but not by much.
God. Oh my God, this was so delicious. We have, oh my gosh, it is time. It is time for a feast. A nice family-sized feast. Jeepers creepers. Oh.
Family-size feast.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, are you guys ready? Are you?
It looks like movie guts from like the 80s. Well, I wanted to watch them from him, so that's what I'm getting. Like, share, and subscribe? Ugh. Let's watch something a little less disgusting after this, like, I don't know, police brutality with body cam footage. Hey, at least this guy chose to make this living, you know? At the end of the day, this is his decision. I wonder if YouTube has another channel which it's like a guy just like freebase heroin, or like just how many lines of cocaine can I do? I mean, there's channels where guys just get absolutely smashed. Could you even imagine that? Guys getting drunk on stream? It's insane. There is this sort of unspoken thing where you can get drunk on stream. You can like eat like this. You can even get stoned. But you but like you're not gonna do like a line of coke. And whenever you see someone like doing meth or sticking a needle in their arm, it's usually like a documentary, like Channel 5 did in Philadelphia. God. How many calories was in this? Yeah, I'll actually watch that beard challenge guy after this. The one who goes to like different countries to try like the mega burgers, the eating challenge. But this isn't. This is a mukbang. This isn't a challenge. Well, it's a challenge to watch, and I'm kind of failing it. Will he finish it? He will. Oh my God.
Click the link below and get yourself a cameo where I'll make
A cameo.
Oh my God.
Let's see.
That's right here.
Oh.
Nope. No.
Well, you didn't technically eat it. Can you imagine what that shit's gonna be like later?
I'm currently in La La Land. I'm just like, wow. It was spicy. It was tasty. It was good.
It will come out of your rear end, much like Krakatoa erupting. Jesus Christ. And you're right, it is he did do the violin. Beard meets food. This is also gluttony, but it's like a challenge from a guy who clearly takes care of his body. He's way more. Let's see, something that we haven't seen. This one. 534 people have failed the King Kong challenge in Rhode Island. Is that toast? Holy shit. Ah, Rhode Island. Home of the hottest furry girl I have ever known, and also the craziest. I mean, I saw we webcammed when she was not in her fursuit, and she was fucking redonkulously hot. Like, fuck's sake, curves. The curves. And she knew it too. But nowadays, I imagine. Actually, well, no, I have no idea what she'd be doing. I haven't talked to her in over 10 years. I'm also smelling something. Like, oh, it's my sauce.
Rhode Island today, at a place called the Hungry Monkey. This just sounds like one of those places where they have delicious food. Tell you what, Rhode Island is a very scenic place.
It is. There's not a lot of it, but they make up for it. So, places like Tiverton is apparently an absolute sty of a town. But on the plus side, most people will just leave Rhode Island because it's so easy to leave and enter, and just go somewhere else. Like, New York's not that far.
I don't know if I can park here. Am I the only one that thinks that's really confusing? We'll chance it. You have like a breakfast challenge?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I can sit anywhere?
Yes, you can see whatever you like.
Okay, great. Yeah, there it is. I was looking for the artwork. The King Kong challenge.
Not the first place I saw that had a King Kong challenge.
I mean, a 15-egg omelette with some toast seems simple enough. I don't like that.
15-egg omelet t-shirt. The thing is, I've made a 15-egg omelet. It's just a toast will fill you up. The omelet probably won't, but the toast will. Well, all right, the omelet will fill you up.
Ratio of win to loss, though.
What kind of toast do you like?
What kind of toast?
The toast, yes. We have wheat, white, fried, sourdough.
What's your favorite?
Sourdough.
Wheat toast. Yes,
Wheat?
I like.
I'll go with wheat.
Do you want wheat?
Yeah, yeah.
I go with sourdough
Thank
myself.
you. I had no idea there were that many types of toast.
Oh yeah. You won't taste them by the end of it though.
Wheat sounds good, right?
Yeah, it'll be extra filling though.
Oh, how did I miss that? Good old Randy. You think you get some new poses, you know?
Is that the guy from Man vs. Food?
I'm joking. If you're watching Randy, I love you, big man.
Yeah.
You sitting right here?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Oh, there's tons of extra stuff too.
With your hand, you want some?
I'll probably eat this with my hands, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, so you're trying to do the challenge? You're trying to get it within an hour?
Yeah. 535 people have lost. Is that right?
Yes.
That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And
but
9...
that's everything in there. It all depends on how much you can eat. It has absolutely everything in the kitchen in it.
Yeah.
Alright, so you got some fried potatoes, you got your wheat bread. Look at all that bread. That's gonna be the killer of it. You got the omelette, but God knows what's inside the omelette.
Hot sauce to turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon,
corned beef hash.
corned beef.
Everything.
Everything.
I like corned beef hash.
Well, there's a lot more than that.
Thank you. Right, I'm gonna have to hurry up because you're supposed to get an hour, but they close in like 40 minutes.
You get the choice.
Oh,
Yeah, do both.
thank you. I'll take both. Thank you. It's called the King Kong Challenge, right?
Correct.
It's a 15-egg omelette with loads of stuff in it. If you finish it inside 1 hour, I don't have quite that long because I got here late. You get the meal free and cup, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
You are ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
We good?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
You got the cup as well. Nice.
Let some of the heat out.
Yeah.
This is pretty yummy.
It looks really nice.
Oh, it's hot.
Although he probably won't be able to appreciate it nearly as much because it's scalding hot and he's shoveling it down his mouth.
Yeah, you're
Saber.
not wrong. I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you just let it cool, man? Well, because I arrived much later than I intended to, and they're close soon. Come on, Adam. Eat from the outside in.
Yep.
What is it they say about the second sign of madness? Good advice, though. It'll give all the goodies in the middle an opportunity to cool down. 1 hour you get to finish this one, and only 9 people have accomplished it.
He's done a good job so far. It's only 3 minutes in.
Attempts. It's good, yeah. Broccoli is an interesting breakfast ingredient.
I wouldn't have included the broccoli myself, but if I was stuck there, I'd take it in the same with everyone else.
Healthy, I guess.
Oh yeah, clearly you're looking after your body doing this, man. He must get so much calories in for his workouts.
Could be said for half the stuff in here. There's all kinds of fillings: chicken, spicy sausage, peppers, not to mention the home fries and the toast, of course.
Hey, you gotta start eating the toast. I'd leave it till after
You
though.
weren't wrong when you said there was one of everything in this.
I'm not kidding. I know. Well, what do you mean by there's chili, there's chorizo, there's peppers, onions?
Jesus, yeah, everything in the kitchen.
Great. You know you gotta eat all the toast too.
Yeah, right. I was trying to get through the hot stuff first, right? I probably should have started with the toast because I
No,
won't be quite as piping hot.
you would have become so groggy.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Why are you trying to burn your mouth? He's doing a great job. You have plenty of time.
I'm trying to get it done so you could go home, right?
I know. I still have to clean up on the weekend.
I'll help you. I'll help you out.
I know. You see the damage you did in September? I'm like, you gotta slow down.
I'll slow down a little bit.
Yeah, clearly you're gonna do okay, man. I haven't seen him fail a challenge yet. I was gonna say, leave him be. Like, I've done food challenges. I failed every one of them, but my God, one of the things you don't want to do after a certain point is talk to somebody.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll have some to spare. My old mate, Randy's still top dog here, actually, with a time of just over 22 minutes. Oh, it's pretty spicy, too.
Yep. Oh, he's in the ice.
Let's eat some more of the toast. Yeah, there's still plenty of that left on your plate, old chum.
Yeah, now he can start making sandwiches.
Commentary without driving along to this this backing track. It's got old school Less Than Jake vibes.
Right?
Thank you. Can I possibly get do you have a like Diet Coke? Or
Diet Pepsi is fine.
yeah, could I get Diet Pepsi? That would be amazing. Thank you very much.
In America, it's always a good sign to know what they have on tap in terms of soft drinks by what's on the glass. Over here and in the UK, that's less of a rule of thumb. But
Thank you very much.
so,
Lifesaver. Thank you.
oh my God.
Let's hide that back there for the squeamish viewers.
Oh,
Bigger than it looks.
yeah, please do. I just realized why. Yeah. Oh, do not share a cup with this man.
Omelette sandwich. Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. I've had
I
it.
just invented something.
Hell, that's basically what French toast is. I should think about doing a food challenge over in the States.
There are people that would use other words.
I get you on that one. For me too.
She seems fun.
All I got to say is you better be home.
Not quite. Not quite. Still plenty left though. Ooh, and that looked like a pretty deep breath just then. If you do manage to sink it in under an hour, you get the $40 meal free, a picture on their wall of fame, A big posh framed picture, no less.
Oh, he's got this sorted now. It's just the sauce now. Yeah. Oh, you hear that? Gas.
I'm starting to see why 500 and some people lost. Because
You've basically won now.
On the picture.
You still got 20 minutes to finish that.
Just calling it a 15-egg omelette is a little bit misleading.
Yeah, like if it was I can make a 15-egg omelet. On Pancake Tuesday, I made so many pancakes. Oh, do not make that many pancakes with oat bran instead of white flour. You'll regret it. In fact, the roommate there got the best pancake I made that day. Came out looking fantastic and apparently tasted quite lovely. But I rushed every other one. So it was just this stack of just gristle. Oh, and then afterwards my stomach was like, don't do that again, please. Next year I'm going to buy pancakes. I'm not going to make pancakes, I'm going to buy pancakes.
Yeah, a little. The eggs are not really the problem here. Still, it's a fun one. Tastes dynamite.
Yeah.
Staff are loads of fun too. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you at the next one.
Right, the next one.
It's a bit strange. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the thumbs up. That's probably my fault.
Congratulations, yeah, you shut him down.
Just about, yeah.
Oh, under 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's bigger than it looks. I didn't realize it would be quite that fully loaded, right? But it was delicious.
That's what you like, Eric.
True. So they offer you a t-shirt or a mug now. I went with a mug. Mug's a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, and he probably has tons of t-shirts from these places.
Got loads of t-shirts.
What is your name?
My real name is Adam.
Adam?
Adam.
Adam? Okay.
A-D-A-M.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Again, I really appreciate it. The food was delicious as well.
I'm impressed.
It was really yummy.
You actually made my day. I was kind of grumpy, had a bad day.
Yeah?
I did.
Maybe I'll come back one day and try a normal portion of food. Bye-bye.
I wonder how much...
Fire.
And it looks really warm outside, and that's not what you want when you're full of food. If anything, I really like the cold when I am overstuffed. I like a walk, and I like when I've had too much to eat, just a nice stroll, you know?
Not as simple as I thought it was going to be.
No.
Didn't get a ticket though, that's a bonus.
Nice. Respect. Am I not following him? There we go. You see, that's a food challenge right there. That was good shit. All my suggestions now are going to be the fuck? I can't watch this on stream. They are aggressive about copyright. I've made that mistake before. But I gotta find that out later. It's unfinishable. This is clickbait, but he's also probably not wrong. Ooh, I'm gonna watch that afterwards. Ooh. So when I'm done here, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna have my my breakfast. Well, not my breakfast, but I'm gonna get something for later on in the day, and I'll have tons of stuff to watch. It seems because I am curious about this. What I will say about George R. R. Martin is that he's been kind of bullied into never finishing the books. He's too nervous now to do it. He's too self-conscious about what the fans want from him. And he's too self-conscious that the show ended not the best.
And it is what it is, and that's the end of it. Mic drop. Discussion for everybody.
Josh and Jessica are literally the Jay-Z and Beyonce of the YouTube, if the YouTube game. Don't listen to the haters. Well, I mean, no. I don't think they are, but I don't know. Maybe. I love gold. Alright, let's watch some non-food based stuff. Is there still no body? Oh, drunk man loses his mind when cops cut him off at the airport bar. Perfect.
This guy. So listen,
This guy is fucking believable. Which one's that again? Is that the one for Twitch? Yeah. I think it is. Okay, I'm going to play this for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to go and watch, then I'm going to go up and get another cup of coffee and take this bowl out. I'll then go and get back here. I'll probably go for another, how about another half hour at the least? Maybe 2. In the doldrums now for people who watch me, because usually I watch, a lot of Americans watch me. And if a lot of Americans watch me, that's all well and good, but it's getting pretty late or early for them, respectively. And it's pretty late and early for my European friends. So, leaves with very little. Oh, by the way, I forgot I was doing this. I want to try something. Let him play real quick. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already.
what the f is going on? What the f is your issue? Jerry, relax. No, I don't want to relax. What the f is your issue? My wrist hurt.
It's a dramatic and drunken arrest that lands us at the Tampa International Airport in Florida.
Hey.
Wait. Sit down.
What's going on?
I am just going to go and... Oh, this was around about Christmas.
Then he fell backwards, literally butt first and all the way back.
Oh, yeah.
And just collapsed and fell back on the floor. And I think he may have hit his head, I don't know. But then he got up and yelling at people, was yelling at confrontations with individuals going to
3.
in their face, and some woman he was right in
Gonna do 5.
Jumped back. And some guy was taller than
4.
he is and bigger than he is got in his face and told him to stop. And then she walked over to get him.
5.
It's just before 6 on a December holiday night when an
I normally
airport
stand
police
when I do this.
officer gets this not so festive call to a terminal bar called Ducky's.
How you doing, sir?
Ducky.
Vasquez with the airport police. How you doing? Well, you don't have to get arrested.
Why am I getting arrested?
You're not getting arrested. I'm just talking to you because I heard you're being a little intoxicated, causing a couple problems, and then you fell.
I'm so sorry. No, that's my fault.
This one's not so bad.
Thank you.
When are you flying out?
9:15-ish.
I'm telling you, if you go to the gate in the state you're in, they're not going to let you fly.
Okay. Well.
Again, I've seen people way drunker get on the plane. Now, maybe they've, over the past few years, put the foot down harder. But, like, I've been fairly intoxicated getting on a plane. I've definitely been intoxicated coming off a plane. I suppose it's all just how you present yourself. You can down, like, what? 5, 10 drinks. And if you can get on the plane okay, then that's all that they care about. Now, are you going to be a problem to other people? Are you going to be a medical issue to other people? Are you going to be a security risk? Are you just going to get sick everywhere? But at the same time, bars and airports do need to combine, because a lot of people, for example, are terrified of flying. Which I've never understood, but I do at the same time completely understand. Because you are basically strapping yourself to a rocket every time and taking off. You are putting yourself in the hands of an increasingly problematic airline industry who does not take good care of their planes. Remember, I might be going on 2 flights this year. I'm definitely going on 1. That's going to be Philadelphia. Big shout out to anyone who's going to be in Philadelphia in September. Come and say hi to your boy. You won't be alone.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So do you have some place you can go right now?
I do.
Okay. Where is that?
Oh dear. Yeah, he is.
Do you have your telephone? Could you look it up?
Are you? Do you know him?
Yeah, we've been all sitting here.
I don't think she's quite sober herself, but she's getting on the plane. He isn't. She got wasted at the airport bar after her flight was cancelled. Yeah.
Yeah, get your phone.
He just seems drunk right now, but I guess he loses his mind? I suppose he was losing his shit earlier
This nice
too.
lady you see here in the green takes it upon herself to help the man in blue call for a ride home. When he sees a picture of his daughter on his phone, the man breaks down in tears.
Okay, honey, don't cry.
Oh dear.
Put your password in there.
After a minute of trying to figure out who to call, the officer begins to take matters into his own hands.
What flight are you flying, sir?
You're the guy.
What happened?
You're the guy.
I am the guy.
You're
What's your
the
flight?
guy. I can fly like 9:15.
No, what airline?
JetBlue.
Oh, JetBlue. No, you're not. You guys.
So you're the guy. I'm gonna go lay down somewhere. You're the guy.
You're the guy. You're the guy.
Got you. So, this is my concern.
I understand.
I'm gonna leave,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna get another call.
No.
And then I'm gonna have to come back here.
No, you're not gonna get another call. I promise you that. I'm gonna go lay down somewhere.
A promise. I promise.
Another man shows up to the party, telling officers he's been trying to help the man in blue simmer down, working as a mediator between a few people at the bar. He later hints to officials that he thinks this guy has PTSD. When the officer starts asking the ducky drunky more questions, things start to
Ducky.
get a little ugly.
The bar.
Obviously, you've had a couple drinks. What I'm saying is,
I've had more than a couple drinks.
yeah, I can tell. I'm just saying.
But I'm better.
Here we go.
Hey, don't walk up on anybody.
Don't walk up on anybody. Don't walk up on
Here we go. Here's the turn.
We're gonna escort him back to the main terminal. You're going back to the main terminal, my friend.
And we'll go get JetBlue a ticket.
Yeah.
No, this guy.
So listen.
This guy. Shut up.
Okay, here we go.
There's two ways you're gonna go back, either in handcuffs or you're gonna walk back. Which one are you gonna do?
No, you.
Oh, okay.
You.
Hold that TF on your legal communication with the driver.
Yep.
He's pulling away. Dude, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back, man. Put your hands behind your back.
Multiple officers are forced to cuff the guy. They collect his things and eventually start walking out of the airport terminal. The officers ask the man if he has an ID, and after not one, but 4 times asking, the main officer in charge gets a hold of his license.
Can you read on a South Carolina driver's license?
Well, the guy's probably
The
too
officer
shit-faced to know
learns
what the
man
fuck's
in
going
blue
on.
is from South Carolina, and his name is Jerry.
Okay.
Unhappy with his not-so-sober situation, Jerry begins to mouth off. You'll see.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Listen, man, we're gonna get you some help. You just need to calm down.
I don't need to calm down because I don't know where the I mean, what the is going on.
Okay. That's part of the problem.
Right? Like, at this point, like, I'd be more scared than angry. Oh, I'm really tired. I just want to go to sleep. That's what I'd want to do. If I was this drunk in public, I just want to go to sleep. I hate feeling like I gotta stay awake for longer. And of course, if you get so drunk, he's not this far gone, but if you get so drunk, like the way Cobes is, sometimes falling asleep is really dangerous.
Drinks.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not drunk.
Hey, you're very drunk.
Go take him down the elevator.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah, we can't take the stairs. We definitely can't take the stairs.
14 hours.
Well then you, sir, were drinking some potent shit.
Oh, excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Why the am I still 14 hours? What the is your issue? Jerry, relax. No,
It is very tricky to do this, because also your chair gets in the way.
my wrist hurt. You. Man,
Oh, here we go.
Kill me. Kill me.
With 2 officers escorting him in and the main arresting officer by his side, Jerry is brought inside an airport elevator. Seems like things are going okay. Well, until...
Oh dear.
Okay. Alright, now you're...
Jerry.
I got leg shackles.
I gotta remember to start doing this more with the, when I'm streaming. There's nothing really stopping me if I'm not gaming or whatever, to, break out the weights. Like, I'm just doing it to stop my fucking arms from being really pissed off that that I'm not doing it. Like, I don't do it properly. Like, I don't have any form. I don't have like a set routine. I do 10 at a time and then I just kind of stop. I do 10 on like the side up. That's a fucking nightmare. But eventually you hit like over a plateau and you just go further and you're like, oh, okay. Of course, the really tricky ones is something like that, you know? Putting the entire weight on your arm. Which is why it's extra weird feeling doing this here, because I'm, you know, I'm laying on the butt on my thing. Though statistically, if I were to just keep doing this every day from here, I'd be getting more workout in than I wouldn't. I'm probably gonna fuck up my arm.
Put him on the ground. Yeah, put him on the ground.
I think he's a good Christian. Whee! I'll actually leave the coffee until
Jerry
after the
gets
stream.
double restrained, and the crew makes it to the bottom floor for transport. Except Jerry doesn't make it easy for officers. He plays dead, or pretends he's asleep. Whatever he's doing, he's playing games with the officers.
Do you want them to meet you at HQ?
Oh yeah, they rubbed the chest, yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Gary. Yes. I'll get his legs. Yeah.
Making faces and about racking up felony charges, that's Jerry.
That's Jerry. That's Jerry. Yeah, I'll go until 8 p.m. a.m.
It looks like he's pretending to not be conscious, but he's breathing, moving his eyes.
That's Jerry. Let's do another 5.
He's not gonna kick nobody else.
You're gonna take me a piece. We're in the truck court. Is he by the loading dock?
Well, that woke you up, didn't it?
I don't want to relax. Because you're anyway. I didn't do anything.
Jerry, it's over. Jerry.
Jerry.
You're making it worse.
Well, stop struggling so it doesn't. I didn't do anything.
You kicked me, Jerry. That wasn't necessary.
Oh, you're a fucking pussy.
Well, that's besides the point. Yeah.
You know, I might be a pussy, but that's beside the point.
You need to man up.
We're 10.
Own up. Man up.
I think he does have PTSD. Usually people with PTSD who drink tend to like snap like that.
Yeah. I'm good.
Not all, of course.
Jerry, if you stop kicking us, we have no problem letting you go. But you're still. You just kicked me, bro. Come on.
I think I had those shoes at one point.
Yeah, right there, Griff. Right there. Let me go. Let me go. I hear you. I already heard you. Let me go.
Jerry, we're not letting you go.
I already heard you.
You're under arrest, buddy.
Shut the. I already heard you.
Look at them cakes.
Medics arrive and indeed confirm Jerry is not dead. No, rather very much alive. His blood pressure and breathing checks out just fine.
Wait, was that up for
So it's
debate?
time to get Jerry off the ground and into a squad car.
You're going to jail, Jerry.
Shut the.
So we've decided. It's
Decide.
jail. Are you gonna walk, or are we gonna have to drag you out
Well, you
here?
gotta get me up.
You'll walk?
I gotta get me up.
We can do that. So here, lean over, get on your butt. And
I do
then
not
right
like the
there.
idea
Lean over
of
on your butt. Cross your feet.
being this drunk.
And you're gonna
And
get
I don't
in
think
there.
Jerry does too, but...
Oh, that hurts.
Well, then you're gonna Let's stand up then.
That hurt? That helps?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. You gotta help us though.
I'm trying. Jesus.
Thank you.
That doesn't help. That's short steps. Short steps.
Yes,
Short steps.
Go ahead. Take
Short steps.
You're fine.
Short steps.
Ready?
Short steps.
Okay. Short steps.
Short steps.
There we go. Animals.
Animals.
No. Shorter steps. Shorter steps. There we go.
Police brutality.
Seems like Jerry gets back into the swing of things until he sees someone at the end of the hall that stops him in his tracks.
Who the f*** are you?
That's a janitor.
No. No.
Jerry, come on.
Jerry.
What, did he see his fucking death coming for him?
I'm not going anywhere.
Jerry,
with
get
him.
a car right over here.
I'm not
Gary.
going anywhere with him.
You're not going with him. Come on, dude. Let's go.
No.
I won't go with you.
No.
I'm just holding the door. So how do we want to? Who wants
He
to
looked
go? I
like
can transport
Bruce Willis in Unbreakable.
I
The
can do
big
whole
yellow
by
coat.
CRA, right? Even if it's against me, or no? I'll write your CRA. Alright.
Never seen Mr. Glass.
You want to go with me? Yeah, I'll go with you. I'll go with you,
He
Greg.
looks like someone I know.
I'm not
They can stand by in case of fights. I'll grab my car and bring it around. No, we can't front cuff you, Jerry. It's against policy.
Okay, well, I'm not going with him.
You're not going with him. You're going with us.
No, I don't care.
Okay, but you're not going with
But
him.
you put it in front, I'll go with you.
It's against policy, Jerry. We can't put it in front.
I'll go with you. I'm not
Yeah, there's a time and place for having front cuffs and back cuffs.
No, I'm putting in front, I'll go with you. It's
not up to you anymore, buddy. We're done.
You, shut up.
No.
Shut the f*** up.
Okay, alright. Whatever.
This is between him and me.
Well,
You're the guy
you're going to jail,
laughing.
Jerry.
I will go to jail. I
Okay.
don't care.
Okay, then let's walk out the
I
door.
don't care, but I'm not going that way.
But that's where the car is, Jerry.
I don't care. I'm not going that way.
There's a ramp
I will go
on the
with
left.
you.
You were going with me.
I will go with you.
I'm taking you.
You take me, you uncomfortable.
We will. I'm gonna go get his car and pull it up here. I'm taking you, Jerry.
No, shut up. I will go with you. That way, another way.
There's only one way to go. The cars are down here.
Any way, I will go other way than that way.
There's no way we can go any other way.
No, there's
Price
other
hasn't
ways.
pissed himself at this
There
point.
is other ways.
There is no other way.
Shut up. There's other ways.
Jerry.
You have to
After
open
3
your
minutes,
clown
it feels like
chakra.
a game of cat and mouse. Jerry, sans Tom, finally agrees to get up.
Jerry, ready? You're gonna help us get you up? Ready? On your butt. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Perfect. We're gonna walk down the ramp on your left and go to the car.
And off Jerry goes, walking in the rain to the squad car, huffing and puffing along the way.
I don't know how the fuck I did this.
Of course, and on brand, he's not making things easy for officers.
Give me a second, and I will help you. Give me a second, I will help you.
All right.
All right. Give me a second, I will help you.
Then move your foot. Let's go.
Give me a second.
But eventually, he is strapped in,
You have to find an easier way to put people in these cars.
Don't you bite him.
Oh, Jesus.
and sent off to the local police station to be booked for disorderly conduct.
Yeah, and he attempted to bite someone, which would have added into the assault he already would have had. He kicked someone. Steak flour? Okay. 5-hour energy. Berry review, extra energy. I'm good. Look at Elijah. God, Elijah's getting old. Libertarianism.org.
Hey, pendulum.
Seeking freedom for not a chance. Nope. Not recommend that channel. It's libertarianism. Something in your kitchen emits antimatter. It's probably... Oh, that's Kirkestead. Never mind. Alright, let's go through... Let's go these 5 things.
Hi, I'm Scottish comedian Eleanor Morton, don't ask about the accent, and here are 5 things tourists should never say to Scottish people. I'm loving it here. Scotland is definitely my favourite part of England. Scotland and England are both separate countries, although they are both part of a bigger country called the United Kingdom of Great Britain. I'm so excited to come to Scotland for the first time because I'm actually Scottish. My clan is MacDuck. While it's
McDuck.
great to be interested in history, having a Scottish ancestor doesn't make you Scottish, and most Scottish people will just find it annoying if you say you are. Also, clans aren't really a thing anymore, so don't mention them.
Yeah, whenever you hear clans, it's either Americans trying to overcompensate, the Scottish, the people who want to make money off the Scottish things, or really alt-right white guys trying to bring back like a Celtic, like, ethno-state.
Either. Excuse me, is this the graveyard where Severus Snape is buried? We're super grateful for all the tourism things like Outlander and Harry Potter has brought us, but we have so many real places with real history and heritage to explore that are much more interesting than any book or TV show. Where can we see zombie Sean Connery? Please don't mention zombie Sean Connery. He's been an issue for the people of Scotland for a couple of years now, and we really don't like to talk about it.
I don't know.
Is there a cheat code to finish Scotland early? There is a cheat code. If you go to Stirling Castle, you'll uncover the Crystal Elixir. That will give you 5 extra Rabsy Nesbitt points, and you'll be able to complete Scotland early. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe for more authentic Scottish facts.
Didn't mention fried anything once. Shameful. Also, how dirty Glasgow is. Glasgow's a very lovely city, but my god, it was falling apart. It was really falling apart when I was there. There's trash everywhere. Wasn't getting collected, just piled up in alleyways. It's a shame too, because like the buildings were really pretty. Big red brick buildings. What the hell? This is someone's kink, isn't it? Also, actually hit him, would you? There, at least that's got a little bit of weight to it. Also, why?
Happy New Year!
Old school can give it and take it. Old man, stomp, kick, punch. All in the mind and making me feel fine. Oh, I'm sure the brain damage that caused is just, it's just gonna be fantastic, you know? I particularly like the point where, like, dude, it's Fat Albert. It's old Fat Albert. Holy fuck. Still, you know. Also, does she have no top teeth? Looks very skinny. Like the face department. Oh, from problematic to just old-fashioned Karen. Hell yeah.
Program, not the city bank. It is not illegal to yell here. Excuse me, ma'am. You are helped when you are visiting the city. Would you please ask your family to correct it? You have been fired and sued several times.
Why is she screaming every word like she's in the middle of a club and she's saying this? She's the only person there.
I will now leave your bullshit store. You have been asked very loudly about your family's contracts. You do not live off this salary. Goodbye, with the understanding I ask quietly and it is not illegal to be loud. Get the fuck out.
It's rare that you see a true natural Karen, you know? That's like OG Karen. That's like pure unadulterated Karen. All you need her is her to be at a like a gated community, filming a black guy delivering an item, screaming, "You don't belong here! You won't live here! Why are you here? Harold? Harold? Harold?" That's what we need. Just to really hyphenate the Karen, you know? Really, really bring out the Karen, because she definitely fulfills the rest of it. Still screaming? That is not just Karen. That is pure, unaltered Karen. Like the spam video. You know, the very first thing, that's Karen. Every other Karen comes after that. The overly entitled gay Karen. The pants super high up in his divorced dad Karen. The black Karen. The Asian Karen. Like all those Karens spawn from this Karen, you know? What? Okay, well, we know the song. Oh my god, everything about this guy is aggressively... What was the term? It starts with wigger. Wigger. Like hair. Because he's white. Look at him. Look at that neck to head ratio. Holy shit. And like his rat tail is like it's so far down his head that it looks like it basically looks fake. Look at that. It probably is fake in all fairness. It's like he's got like a shelf on the back of his neck. Now goes into a nice little like right angle. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Oh shit, I should actually take these off. Yeah, we went through that. Is this the Karen? Yeah. Oh, and this one apparently doesn't work anymore. I've had a lot of these links for a while now. No, doggy. Bleh. Oh, baby, we've all been there. There's a death row meal. I'm actually gonna wrap it up now. I need to do these arms properly, and also I need to go to the toilet. I need to wash up these plates and cups, and I could also do with a wash myself, honestly. I'm gonna put the water on for a bath, and when I'm done I'll go out and I'm feeling chicken. Trying to get some chicken. And yeah. Now tomorrow I'll give you guys an episode, and I'll probably also give you guys a watch party afterwards. But for now, I'm not gonna give you something today because I'll probably be in bed pretty early. I mean, it's 7 in the morning, and I've been up since I'm pushing nearly 12 hours now. My sleep is all over the place.
I'm ranking every Death Row final meal request to find out which one's the greatest of all time. Today, we're taking a look at the selection of Stacy Lamont Lawton. On Christmas Eve of 1992, Lawton and 2 of his friends were conducting a spree of car robberies. But eventually they came across the house of 47-year-old Dennis Price. Upon their arrival, Price's daughter heard them breaking into the family's car and rushed to tell her father what was occurring. But when Price exited his home to confront the robbers, Lawton shot him in the chest with a shotgun and then fled the scene in a stolen truck with his accomplices. Shortly thereafter, Price died in the arms of his daughter as she tried to give him CPR. As for the criminals, all 3 were captured in a high-speed chase, and when his accomplices testified against him, Lawton was sentenced to death by lethal injection. For his final meal, Lawton requested a cheeseburger, a side of fries, and an entire jar of dill pickles. In my opinion, I love every aspect of this meal, but there's nothing really special about this spread compared to all the others, so I'm placing this meal.
And was it that exact type of cheeseburger as well? Because he put a lot of stuff there I wouldn't have put into the cheeseburger. Like the onions, I don't think he cooked those onions. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's pissed that he gave her back her thing. I mean, that's a fucking body, to say the least. Holy shit. Alright. Not gonna perv on cam. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Alright. Actually, is she still live streaming? Of course she is. Ends up live streaming for hours on the daily.
Well, he can't grow weed if it's not legal there.
And maybe don't talk about smoking weed while on screen because his landlord watches it.
And apparently that's what they're trying to do there, so no.
Burn sage. Burn sage? Burn sage.
Well, it's not even legal there anyways. So if you're not doing it and it's not, there's no harm in that. It's not even legal there. It's legal here, so I can talk about it here all I want. I would never suggest him to do it there, ever.
You really think the landlord was several hours deep in the stream at that day?
This is my stream, not his. So, yeah, where he lives, no, it's not legal. Where I live, yeah, you can grow it. And that's fine.
Kind of weird that she just didn't stop, she didn't, finish her steak. Now she's just... nothing? Nada?
Do I like to burn sage? Yeah, I did buy one from a little
Alright. Oh! Hopes. Alright, let's wrap it up. But first I need to pee, so I'll be right back. Wait till the music's done though, because I do love Boggling Chronicles and the music is great. Very concerning Bubs. Oh, everyone thinks that he might have like an STD now. But, well, there's no real way of knowing, right? God, it looks miserable out there. Hope it improves when I go out later. Well, let's see these lip bumps then.
What is up, social media?
He doesn't really.
Media, it is Tony Iommi's
Oh. Oh, I've seen this.
birthday. He is the guitarist for Black Sabbath, one of my favorite bands. Anyway, social media, like I said, happy birthday, Tony. That's what's up, dude. Cheers, mate.
Great. Further concern Jessica being pregnant and growing quickly. Tonight she showed off her daily vitamin lineup. Yeah, one of them is like pregnancy. Yeah. perinatal supplements duty before during your pregnancy. Yep. The music, I think, is out of Fear and Hunger.
First of all, he didn't dump me, and he's actually really not shy. I told him if I
You said he was shy.
am pregnant, it's not a bog child. Thank you.
Well, you're not pregnant. Or you are pregnant. Oh, that would be so bad. Ooh. Ooh, baby, no, baby, no. Alright. Well, I've seen this already, so I'm going to go now and, wait. No, I didn't. My bad. Being cut up with videos. On the Google, you can take a pregnant. Yeah. Yeah, these screen caps are kind of
I got my period the very beginning of. Well, I don't remember the exact date. It probably had to be late January because it was over. It was over before I came to see Josh. So.
What has she got open there? Is that a
So,
flight
it'll probably
time?
be late February, early March.
Oh, ancestry. She wants to know her fucking
My
ancestry.
video privileges posting back
Ew.
on
Ew.
in 3 days. So I'm gonna save this video for my YouTube as well. We got the Glowberry Prime, and that's what's up. Now, Jessica gave this to me when she came to visit because she knows black and gray
Right,
are
it
my
lasted.
two favorite colors. And I've always wanted to try this Glowberry Prime. It's a limited edition.
Glowberry.
So this is sponsored by Jessica. I appreciate it. And
Technically it's
speaking of
sponsored by her.
Jessica, y'all need to fucking trolls need to leave Jessica the fuck alone.
They won't.
No, it's bullshit, dude. The fucking trolls are stressing her the fuck out. I'm fucking tired of it, dude.
It'll cause a miscarriage, and then the child will be weird looking. That's how the miscarriage is, right?
They accuse me of stalking certain women when I don't do that crap, and now that I have a girlfriend...
You did stalk women. You did do that crap.
And they're going after my girl and fucking harassing her. These people are fucking assholes, dude. My trolls are fucking miserable because they can't get laid. It's what it is, dude.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm miserable from the horrors that I saw in the war, okay? Not being able to get laid is a completely separate kettle of fish. Ah.
Now, tomorrow's the 20th, and I'm going to filter up my wine, and I'll post that on Facebook and then post that on YouTube as well. So, like, I'm not worried about it, dude. I get my video privileges back in 3 days. That's not a big deal. I can always post on Facebook.
Like 2 days left now, I think.
But the strike will be on my channel till May 15th, so it is what it is. And here's the thing of it. When the trolls called the cops on me and Jessica and the EMTs, Jessica would mute the stream sound and cover the camera so the trolls couldn't get their jollies off on watching me.
In all fairness, it was insane watching his chat. Like, some people were losing their minds. They couldn't see it. But they'll find other ways around it. They'll have someone send over, like, a microphone or something. It'll get fucking wild. You can't tell the trolls to go full turkey. Like, cold turkey.
And Jessica go through this crap. And when that failed miserably, they fucking mass flagged my video. And then they complain because they don't have content to pick on me with. It's like, well...
But they always... you're giving them content now. Both of them are like that.
Oh my god.
Gird.
That's tastier than the lime lemon prime.
At least he's actually saying...
We chugged that mother trucker. Excuse me. Anyway, social media, I'll catch you later, man.
Social media tubes. Doesn't have the same ring to it. Oh no. I saw Fart Queen as a suggestion. We're not watching that. And I don't want that either. What the fuck? Oh wow, I'm finding some interesting shit here for Sunday or maybe Wednesday. Hmm. Alright. I can look over this on my own time. Everyone who watched this far, thank you so much. Most likely you're watching it in the VOD after, but if not, then, you know, hope you're having a laugh tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow, around about, hopefully evening time. So we can go right into watching the watch party after the fact. You guys know what to do at this point now. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Try out the links down below there for all the extra goodies. And don't forget, at the end of the day, we're all on this tiny little blue ball of dirt and water together. So let's do some crazy ass consensual stuff to each other's butts, huh? I mean, at the end of the day, it's that or live to see yourself become the villain. I don't know.